Hey everybody, it's Crispy Treats coming at you with a new video and some sick beats. What? Yeah, look for me on my new album. It's called Crispalicious. Let's get this started. Yo, how you guys doing today? So today, I actually want to start off and say, wow, I have built a cult following of 25 subscribers, and that is really amazing to me, actually, because I just started this like a week ago. So, yeah, 25 down, hey, 7 billion to go. I got that ambition, baby. All right. Today, I want to talk a bit about, okay, I'm sorry, guys. I swear I still have all 7 of my chromosomes. Anyway, no. Today I want to talk a bit about love, the old love-a-dub, but no, not the love you have for cheeseburgers or my love for Spider-Man. I'm talking about real love, you know, like the type of love that you can only get from a person, right? Oh wow, this is probably a really good topic to have while I'm probably brutally murdering things in the background, but hey, it kind of fits, right? Right? Anyway, love, as I understand it, is only seen through mood rings. You can only see what love is if your mood ring that you're wearing changes to like purple or something. And yeah, there's no other way. There's no other way to really know what love is, right? No, but like in all seriousness, in my life, I feel like love has been a really big factor, you know, like my whole entire life growing up has always been, okay, well, first, I don't know, I'm barely 18, right? So I still don't know how I'm gonna think in a few years from now, and that's crazy to me. And yeah, so like I said, growing up, love was always like this really big goal for me, right? Because I don't know, I feel like it pushed me to do things like like I explained in my other video, which I will link right now. I gave all my Legos away to some girl that I liked, or her little brothers. And I don't know, I would do stuff like that. Like my girlfriend that lived in Canada, I would, you know, go see her and stuff like that, and I wouldn't let anything get in my way, you know. I feel like love is like this really powerful drive that you can develop, and it's so weird because your idea on love really changes. Like, I don't know if it's year to year, but maybe it's like just every once in a while. Every time you go through an experience, I feel, because love to me now is different from the first girl I liked in middle school that I went out with for like 4 days or something. I was like, oh, I like this girl, but did I really know why? You know, like we were good friends, but did we really mesh well together? Like, were we a good pair? I mean, you don't really think about these things in middle school, you know? Like, you don't think about how relationships change as you're growing up. And the girl I liked, that I gave the Legos to, I don't know why I liked her, you know? Because I think people got the assumption that I did like her, so I feel like I started to like her because people assumed that I like her, and I was like, you know what, maybe I do like her. And it's really weird because it's like, wait, you're not thinking for yourself, really. Like, why aren't you just thinking about what this actually means other than just, oh, I want to get a smooch on the cheek. Oh, I want to, you know, cuddle or something like that. I never knew what that felt like until my mid-high school days. But I feel like my idea on love changed when I got together with my most recent ex of 3 years, the one in Canada. I feel like in that experience, I really learned what it's like to really actually care about somebody and wanting them to succeed and wanting your relationship to build both of you, like as a person, you know, like as people. And it's kind of weird because now I'm starting to think, getting out of my relationship, I feel like I was really degrading myself in a way because I would put my love for her first over anything. I feel like I stopped growing in a way as a person up until she broke up with me. Like in the past few months, I've been single since October, and this is March as of recording this. Yeah, in the past few months, I've really just have been starting to understand what it's like just to be me. Because my entire life I've always either been in love with someone, in love quotation marks, or, you know, like I like some girl and that was a really big goal of mine, And if there was a girl not in my life, that was a weird way to say that. If there wasn't a girl in my life, I would just start to get really upset and like depressed and stuff. And I would feel, oh, sorry about that. I would feel like there was no purpose. And that sounds a little bleak, but I don't know. That's just kind of how I thought. And after I broke up with my current ex, I started to get the same way. Like, I didn't know what to do with myself because like, I never thought to really do anything for me. I always wanted to just give, and and people would tell me like, hey, you need to be more selfish. Like, you got to think about yourself some more. And like, yeah, I really did. I'm even surprised that things have even fallen into place, that I've even gotten to do this YouTube thing. Like, would I have even done this YouTube thing if I was with a girl? I don't know. It's surprising to me that I've picked myself up. I got a job and like a car and stuff like that, and I picked up this YouTube thing, and like I feel like I never would have done any of that, you know? That's the part that's really detrimental to me. And it's so fascinating, like how things change when you're by yourself, like how you think. Like, okay, now I gotta really pick up my gears. I gotta just start being me. I gotta start just taking care of myself because I know I haven't been. And it's weird because when that comes into reality, you just start to realize like, hey, was that person I was with really good for me? Because without them, I'm doing better than ever. And that sucks. And in the past few months, I've been really searching for another soulmate, and up until recently, I've been thinking like, you know what? No, I don't need to search for another soulmate. I'm good where I am by myself. If I find somebody, then hey, that's great, but I'm not going to go looking for it anymore. I actually want to kind of like thank YouTube, like my audience, the small one that I have, for just sticking around and supporting me, because YouTube kind of helps me connect to myself as a person, because it has been so long since I've just stopped and thought about my life and like thought about my experiences and stuff like that, and just, I don't know, things about my life in general. In creating my first few videos, I was thinking like, okay, I'm completely blanking on my entire life. I don't even remember what it is anymore. Everything is just a blur, until I really just got to sit down and think about who I am. And that's great. I just feel awesome. And the thing with love, okay, the thing I'm going to say again is, honestly, you never really know what it is. You can like somebody for their looks or whatever, or something about them, something they do, but you can't develop that special like click that you get when you know that you love somebody, and it's hard to admit that. It's so weird how the human mind works in that perspective, because how the hell does that happen? Like, you know that saying, love at first sight? How does that even happen? That's so weird. Like, all the chemicals in your brain just becoming this emotion for somebody that you just saw and you want to get to know them. And it's weird because typically, I don't know if it's your clouded judgment or whatever, but when you get to know them, you're like, holy crap, this person is perfect for me. And I don't know, maybe one day soon, or not so soon, I'll get that again. But yeah, love is such a strange thing. It's really organic, and it really changes throughout your life. Like, love to me is probably going to be different when I'm 50 to now, and I feel like I know a lot about it now, going through my experiences. And when I look back on my life, I'm going to be like, oh, I didn't know shit. And I guess that goes for a lot of things in general, but I think that's all I have to ramble on about for love, on the topic of love. And I'll see you guys next time. Remember to just like my video, subscribe, do all the stuff that is good and helps support me. All right, I love you guys. I love you. Goodbye.